Alright guys, so before we hop into it, we're not really a Square Enix channel here, so I wouldn't do a video covering this specifically, but I thought I'd throw it at the beginning of this video. The Avengers Project, this game that Square Enix has been working on for however many years now, will officially be shown at E3 this year. We don't know anything about this game. We don't know if it's single player, we don't know if it's multiplayer, we don't know anything about it, we just know it's Square Enix making an Avengers game. I'm not super interested in it because I don't know anything about it, but I guess we kind of have to see what's shown at E3 this year. Now on to the actual topic of the video. This isn't something I would normally make a video on, a follow-up video to a previous video where we talked about some leaks that came out and talking about how the leak itself was actually fake. I think we go into most leaks assuming it is actually fake, like 99% of the time. But it's not often that we get the evidence or the person themselves admitting that they actually faked the leak. The leak itself is way too long to recap, so I'll have my video linked in the description below if you guys want to check it out. The same person who posted that massive leak on Reddit also posted a check recently to try to prove that he worked for Square Enix, but the people over on Reddit broke it down and realized that it's actually very fake. You have the fact that the check is being sent to a supposed employee over in Alabama, even though the El Segundo branch of Square Enix is in California, and the actual address they have in the top left of the check for the branch is wrong as well. People on the internet, people over on Reddit are crazy as hell. Somehow they found out that this check itself was connected to some sort of a scam from back in 2011. He attempted to post more leaks again, but obviously we're not even going to acknowledge those at this point. He goes on to explain why he faked the leak, and it's for all the reasons you expect anybody to fake a leak. It's for attention. This person says, "You are such a sad human being, laughing my ass off," and he replies with, "I try. I didn't waste my time. Multiple websites and hundreds of thousands of views on videos, lol." This other person replies and says, "And what do you get out of that?" To which he replies, "Hey man, it took me like 25 minutes and hundreds of thousands of people thought it was real. Let that be a lesson, lol. Stop blindly believing everything. That's why we still have Trump." The hell? Is that politics? What the fuck? I'm going to be somewhat brutally honest here. If you see a leak on the internet and you automatically think it's legit 100% and then it comes out that it's fake, that's on you, man. You shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet. I think that's been a saying on the internet for I don't know how many years now. There's so much anonymity on the internet. You have no idea if this person on Reddit is telling the truth or not. You have no idea who they are. They could be some 7-year-old over there in Florida, or they could actually be an employee for Square Enix. You got to look at every single leak, take every single leak with a grain of salt, as they say. It's a cliche saying when it comes to leaks, but it's a fact. You cannot believe everything that you see. And when it comes to YouTube and discussing and covering leaks, you're supposed to do the whole grain of salt speech at the beginning, which I usually do, but sometimes I forego it because I feel like it's a bit condescending. But at the same time, I can understand that not everybody out there is going to understand that the leak isn't actually legit, and I should probably always say that at the beginning of my videos when I'm covering leaks and rumors. So part of that responsibility is on me. If I'm going to be doing that type of content on my channel, I should really preface it with some sort of a warning about how this is probably not legit. And with the majority of leaks and rumors not being legit, some people might be curious why we even talk about it at all, but sometimes this stuff ends up being real, like the State of Play rumor. A lot of people didn't believe that we're going to get something at State of Play, but there was a rumor saying so, and I'll be damned if we didn't get a trailer. And that's why we give any attention at all to any of these leaks or rumors, because you just never know what's going to be legit. And it's my duty as a content creator on YouTube to cover anything and everything I can for this game for you guys. The biggest downside to this particular leak being fake was this game having a demo, which was like the biggest takeaway from all of his leaks. A lot of people were talking about it and discussing it. And because his leak's fake now, that kind of throws out the idea of there being a demo. There absolutely could still be one, but that was the biggest takeaway from his leak, and now we know it's fake. So there you have it, guys. Not really a big surprise the leak was fake. A lot of the stuff he was saying in his leak made a lot of sense, sounded good, so there is still a chance, even though he was just guessing and throwing stuff up in the air, could still come true. The video we did yesterday about the Emerald Weapon fight in FF7 not making any sense, I knew it was going to be a polarizing video, but it was a lot more polarizing than I was expecting. As always, of course, here's some comments from the very last video that we did. The channel's growing kind of slowly, but we're growing, man. It feels good to be able to make content for FF7 Remake and actually get a decent amount of views. I've been making content for this game for years now, and a lot of it goes unnoticed, and it just feels good to have people supporting the videos recently. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and want to stay up to date with more Final Fantasy VII Remake content, turn on my notifications, follow me on Twitter at @the-david, and my Discord, links to my social networks are in the description. And in the outro, later guys.
Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like a child. Give me serenity, or at least just peace of mind. Give me clarity.